Okay, morning guys, welcome to day 2 of week 11 of the Guildford City Fitness live stream. Make sure your warm-up area is clear and you've got a drink ready to hand. We've got a backstroke themed warm-up today. We're going to get going with a card game after the movements. I don't even need to check the sheet anymore because we've upgraded the setup. So we've got squat to hip lift to start off with. Just make sure you don't follow.
Morning from Danny and Sophia.
How are you today, Danny and Sophia?
Morning from Pranas. Morning Jordan from Eleanor.
How's it going, Pranas and Eleanor? So 6 of these. Spread your feet as wide as you have to. Just make sure you've got a proper straight neutral back when you come up off the floor. So from there.
Morning from Edith.
How's it going, Edith? Rather than stand up with a rounded back and then fix it. Then windmill, hands over your head. Do a hip hinge, so hips backwards into like an RDL. But opposite hand to opposite knee. Back up to the start.
Hi from Sam Buxton.
How's it going, Sam?
Nice TV and morning from Sam. Plats.
Right, Sam.
Morning.
Michelle kept catching me, like I kept missing exercises, so I thought, well, I'll save her a job and I'll do myself a favour and just have it right in front of me. Streamline lunge, although that didn't help. So you're going to go hands over head, 3 on each side, try and keep your body aligned from hip to fingertip.
Morning
cringy.
from B, Harry and Charlie.
I'll
Morning.
always say be Harry and Charlie.
Morning from Ella and Dylan.
How's it going, Ella, Dylan? We made the most of the weather yesterday.
Oh no.
How are you doing in the back of school?
Morning from Grace. I cracked the bottom of my phone when I fell over on my run. Oh
no.
no. Are you okay though?
Yeah, I've done that far too many times myself. Okay, wall slides. Yeah, I'm done with fighting with the door.
Morning from Morning Jordan from Morgan and Phoebe.
How's it going, Morgan, Phoebe?
Morning from Violetta.
How are you today, Violetta? I was going to say how many of you got on the school yesterday, but obviously if you were there yesterday, you're not here today.
Morning from Maddie.
Hello, Maddie. Right, alternate shoulder rolls. I'm going to get it right. So, one hand forward, one hand backwards.
Now Jack is joining from Ella. Joining?
How's the dog? Well
Yeah.
done. We tried to get Pip to stay. We tried blocking off her bed, and she started stressing out, so we let her back in.
Yeah. We tried to keep her awake for you.
And then split jumps. So,
Morning from Isabel.
hey Isabel. So just build them up however you want.
It's so funny, when I fell over I didn't check if I was okay. I went straight to my phone.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm
I'll
fine,
also do
thanks.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Every time. Well, did you show them your iPad?
I did last time.
Oh yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
they'll be able to see
Card
it
game.
with that crack. Not good.
Sad. Right. So, card game today. Deck is ready.
Morning from Luke. Sorry I'm late.
It's okay, Luke.
Deck is
Just catch up with
nearly
the warm-up.
ready.
So we've got. We'll flip it up. So we're going to do squat, toe touches. We're going to turn dead bugs into log rolls. So see how dizzy people get, depending what there is. And then, what's that? Toe touch, squat,
Log rolls.
and star jump.
Okay.
Right, ready?
I'll just read out the suit and you'll
Okay.
remember. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
I had 10 hearts.
Okay, that's going to be toe touches then. So you guys, make sure you go with the streamline. Okay.
5 spades.
Okay, that can be rolls. The spades is rolls. Because the hearts can be. So 1, 2, 3,
Morning,
4, 5.
morning from a non and nugget. Sorry, I'm late. That's all right.
Pre-pull them.
6 clubs.
Get close to start jumps.
Three spades.
That was rolls.
Rolls.
Pull it while I'm doing it.
I'm trying. 7 of diamonds is next.
Diamond. What's the last one? Okay, relax. I'll run anyway. So we'll start with the 7 diamonds.
Yeah.
Which one didn't I do? Toe touch.
What was the alternate?
Squat? Squat.
Squat, yeah.
Okay, 2, 1, go. So 7 squats.
And then your next one will be 9 hearts, which is toe touches.
Yeah. 7 squats, 9 toe touches. It's a lot of toe touches in one session. Everyone's hamstrings are going to feel great.
6 clubs.
That's rolls.
No, spades is rolls.
Okay, side jumps then. How many was it?
6.
Yeah, I thought I'd done 6.
Oh, and 10 of the same.
Ooh, they were easier.
3 spades, 3 rolls.
And then that's it. They're not that easy. Okay, so movement skills. I'm going to start off with frog stands. For those that weren't here yesterday, obviously I've opened the door, but I need it. So frog stands. We've now got 4 exercises on part 1, but they're a little bit shorter, and then the usual on part 2. So we can start building up and give ourselves more variety, and it makes it a little bit more aerobic because you're not pushing your limit quite so hard. So we've built up all the May, little drop off, we can carry on building without anyone breaking or getting injured. What's up?
My dog likes to play when I'm rolling.
He must think it's amazing. Where's the next door's open? Let's open the doors open. Right, so frog stands, I'll talk through everything else when we get there. If you've got a frisbee, stop bringing them to the sessions because I've got a couple alternatives you can throw in if you want. So frog stand in 2, 1, go. 35 seconds, you've got less time than usual. I'm going to go keep my legs straight because my knee doesn't like being bent today. So push yourself as long as you can. It's doable. Keep the back of your toes on the door. You can push a lot more effectively. Last couple of seconds. You can use your hips and core a lot more. Let's stop. Okay, then you're into Superman. Grab your roller if you're going to go for the movement based one. 2, 1, go. How am I going to do that? I've played myself here. Okay, so movement demonstration. Opposite hand to foot, get as long as you can. Slowly bring it in.
Lee has put, congratulations to Jordan and Demi as this is your 100th live stream. You're basically celebrities now.
Oh, wow. Doesn't feel like it. I mean about the number of videos. Okay, switch sides if you didn't.
Yeah, you're not throwing shade.
Yeah, relax.
Morning from Nancy.
Okay, then rotation back. Hey Nancy. 100. Jeez. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. I thought it was weird enough realising we'd have done 3 months by the end of next week. But okay. To make sure your rotation plank is led by your belly button. So I still like the idea of pushing and pulling it. So you create much stronger shapes as you go through.
Morning from Scarlett.
How are you doing today, Scarlett? Relax. Yeah, it just means that every rotation's a lot slower, a lot more controlled and easier. Then lateral lunge. 2, not quite there yet. 1, go. So if you happen to have a frisbee, so those that don't, up on one foot, out to the side, drag your foot back in, out to the side, drag your foot back in. If you have a frisbee, you can slide yourself out and then back in. So side view, nice and low, keep your back flat, make sure your toes stay lined up. And then we'll switch sides on the second set. And relax. So part 1 done. So it's not a massive deal if it doesn't work. You can still get a lot of work done if you just lunge out to the side and then drag your foot back in. This just makes it a little bit more challenging. So 20 seconds up. Back into frog stands in 2, 1, go. That'll do. So let's get caught up there, concentrate, relax. So Superman's in 3, 2, 1, go. So single arm and leg variation. Press up plank. And just alternate every couple of seconds. As you do it, push your hand down through the floor, reach your back heel towards the ground like that. If you can see it, because it creates more stability, you're trying to create length across your whole body. And if not, just stick with the foam roller and you can still get as long as you possibly can and relax.
I can't escape from the amount of licks on my face.
And then rotation plank. In 2, 1, go. Luckily we don't have to worry about that with hip.
Yeah.
She's more of a nipper than a licker.
And our neighbour's dog normally comes in a little later, not quite this early.
No, the videos would get very chaotic.
Yeah. Oh my
I
goodness.
can't foam roll when he's around, he just sits on your lap.
Yeah.
So the slower you go, the more you gain from these. I mean, I remember week 1 I used to do a lot of talking, so I didn't have to go stop. So they're not meant to be easy. And then lateral lunge. In 2, 1, go. The switch sides. Then we'll mix it up on round 3. So if you are sliding, don't worry about going too far. Go to the point where you feel a bit of stretch in the inside of your leg. And then as you come back up, you push your stance leg down and then pull in with the straight one. So 10 seconds left, side view. Keep your back straight. So your belly button's behind your knee. And then stop. 20 seconds off. So like I said, this time we'll do 15 seconds on each side. We're back to the beginning of round 3. So frog stands in 2, 1, go. So with one arm. Oh no. And relax. Oh no, don't relax. Couple of seconds left. I had to stop before I fell flat on my face. And then you're into Superman's. Underneath that, Superman, in, 2, 1, go. So you can make this more challenging with the roller on your back, which just changes your focus a little bit. So whether you mean to or not, you're naturally going to work a bit harder. It's going to give you more feedback on where your hips are in space. So relax. So what I mean is you might think you're straight, but without the roller your hips might be twisting. So you put it on there, you'll just start to self-correct yourself. And then rotation plank in 2, 1, go. Make sure your wrist stays under your shoulder. And genuinely push and pull your belly button the whole time. There's 10 seconds left. So the down bit should actually be the slowest, I think. Then back down to the start. And then stop. Lateral lunge. Two, 1, go. So half and half. This was just a random moment of inspiration when I was getting petrol in Morrison's garage. It was £1 each. Everywhere you look online for sliders, it's like £10 a go. Switch sides, plus shipping. Same for frisbees. So if you go to like a kid's toy shop or whatnot, and you wanted to try these out.
A lot of the supermarkets and that have them in their summer section at the moment as well.
Yeah, just make sure if it's on carpet, you slick up the bottom where you could put some satin, just like or a dishcloth. If you put a tea towel under it on carpet, it'll be just fine. Into your minute rest before part 2, which is going to be a really big core challenge. So you've got dead bugs, up, downs, and flutter kicks. Based on the comments we normally get, this is a group favourite. We're back into doing 45-second rounds with 10 off. So again, hopefully correct me if I'm wrong. Now, part 1 should be a bit sweatier than it is normally because you've got more rest from doing extra exercises and they're shorter, so your movement quality can stay high. So we're going to go with dead bugs in 2, 1, go. So lower back pushed into the floor. Slow reps. If you've got a foam roller to hand, I knew there's a reason I brought it in. I'm not a huge fan of doing these because they're so challenging, but they work really well. But they did. They might have got easier now. Yeah, they're easier. As slow as you can, keep your lower back pushed into the floor. Last 5 seconds. Okay, and relax. Then you're into up downs. In 3, 2, 1, go. Grab cushion. To make sure you alternate, so if you start going down on your right, you then go down on your left. And then throw in your feet as well if you need a bit of break. So then you go left foot up, right foot, left foot. Look at his wrist again. But the point of the alternating is that you're always initiating that movement with a different body part. And then relax. And then flutter kick, so back onto your back. In 3, 2, 1, go. So same thing as same principle as dead bugs. Lower back is always, always, always on the ground. Any amount of movement changes that. So if you're doing this and then it flips a little bit, completely stop, because you're only just going to teach your body, your brain bad movement habits. So you want to be here. Slow the movement down if you have to. Bend your knees if you have to. Because all your brain's going to recognize is that you're doing this with your legs while your back stays straight. That's the rule you're teaching it. And then stop. 20 seconds of rest. And then back to the start on dead bugs. Any questions?
No.
I didn't forget about the questions for Demi to do dead bug tomorrow. We're going to post them after the video.
Not dead bug, bean game.
Bean game. Yeah. So 3, 2, 1, go back to dead bug. So you have 5 questions based on Ellen's. What was Ellen's last video? Yesterday.
Flutter kicks always kill me. That one.
Oh, who's that from? I'm inclined to know.
Is from Manon.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
And Nugget. I'm going to say that Nugget.
I imagine Nugget's far better at flutter kicks than I am, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But even as you go through dead bugs, make sure you're alternating and your back stays pressed. So even if you have to drop it back to single arm and leg, you're just making sure, I don't even want to do it by demo, that you don't go like that and open up that gap. Relax into up downs. So my wrist has clicked itself again. So I can't flex it. I'm going to go with press up plank march. 2, 1, go. So it's still anti-rotation based.
So are you doing the questions now, or are you going to...
No, I'm going to post them. So after the video.
Okay, cool. As a separate post.
Yeah. And across today, so a reminder, if you haven't watched it, watch it today. And put an answer on the... Like I've played you, Demi. Like you're gonna have
You have,
to
because they'll just go and find the answers now.
Yeah, but they're still going to engage with the learning, so I'll have to, hear Alan say it and then type it out. And there's some very good coaching science behind that.
Yeah, thanks.
Help me, guys. If there's no video tomorrow, you know what happened. Relax. Yeah. And then flutter kick. So I've just created my own security as well there. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll just say Pip did it. Sorry I'm late again. You're doing a great job, and don't give up from Tegan.
Yeah, I don't think that's a choice at this point, Tegan, but it definitely helps having you lot here.
So in single arm dead bugs, my back stays on the ground, but
Yep.
not in double arm dead bugs.
That's the best way to progress that. I'll cover on the rest, so I don't look like I'm flaking out a flutter kick. But that is genuinely one of the biggest barriers to make that jump. Last few seconds. Happens to me too when I start to get tired. Relax. Okay, so you're progressing single arm to double. There's a break point. It's the best way to describe it. So I imagine if you can do single arm and leg, no problem. That as soon as you try and go double, it's okay, it's fine. And then you break like that. So if you just go to the point where that starts to happen, it might look just like that. So it's not going to look very much like a double. So if you get to about here, hold it for 3 seconds, pull it back, and build it up. 2-3 seconds, pull it back. Doesn't matter how small or silly it looks or feels, you're just going to start reinforcing that skill acquisition process. So just really slowly build it up. Hopefully that makes sense. 2, 1, go.
Jack has to go to school now, and Ella has to go on a call. Thank you for the great session. Can't wait for tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys. So I do that. So if I get you to watch Demi.
Yeah.
So like it's okay.
Yeah.
And then let's say you get to like 6 or 7 reps.
Yeah, curving.
Yeah, curving a little bit. So just leave it there and then rein it in. So you're finishing off the round. So you finish the day doing a good dead bug.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
About finding that right position.
That's okay.
Uh,
I think the biggest problem is that people look at other... It's hard not to look at other people doing it really well and think that you're just not doing it right. Relax. But a big part of it is learning how to control your pelvis, Jack. So don't worry. Like, genuinely, if you get to here and it changes, that's just where you hold it. Just like 3-4 seconds. If 3 seconds doesn't feel like enough to challenge you, go for longer and build it up that way. Then you're into up downs in 2, 1, go. Oh, sorry, Jack. I meant,
yeah.
Luke, just do your best. It's a hard sell, but I promise you it's the best way to improve.
Everyone keeps commenting kiwis. That's made me think of Harry Styles. I'm weird.
Kiwis.
Okay. Yeah, there's loads of kiwi emojis today.
Why?
I don't know.
What did we do?
Thank you both so much from Grace.
Oh, you're welcome, Grace.
Kiwi Grace.
If you're thinking about Ryan. Okay, that's 10 seconds.
I love that Manon always has normal smiley face emojis and then hamster emojis. So it's from both of them.
Relax. Or just in case we thought Nugget was maybe like not so happy about something.
Yeah.
Okay, flatter kick, finish off the session. 2, 1, go. So, for anyone that's maybe you've got, your dead bugs are fine, but this is where you struggle. So if I try and show you here, it's fine. Make sure your knees relaxed. And then it'll start to bend. Stop for a second. Bring your knees and your feet a bit closer.
We've got more kiwis now.
Why are people doing this?
Kiwis. I used to love kiwis.
Yeah, okay, last few seconds.
That's what happens when you're old enough that you buy your own shopping. You forget what your mum used to end up buying you.
Oh, what kiwis?
Yeah, my mum used to
It's
put them in a
lovely.
packed lunch all
Eat them
the
with a
time.
spoon. It's
Yeah.
great. And done. Into stretching. Statics today. I'm going to keep advocating the kneeling down ones, but I'm going to stay off my right knee today. So just do this one while I'm doing a standing one. So you're on your left knee.
Thank you for a great session from Sam.
Sorry, Sam.
Used to love kiwis. What about now? Oh no, I just haven't had them in years.
What does it go with? I know that you can eat them on their own, but is banana and kiwi a thing? Is it a smoothie?
Like a fruit salad, or like the eat a mess that I did for you.
Oh, with
You-
kiwi.
Yeah,
Strawberry kiwi.
you
Good
do
colour.
like a fruit salad with meringue.
So I'm trying to think. Make sure, so if you're doing this one, you need to feel any amount of pinch on that top border of your knee. Just move forward a little bit. Don't force it.
Thank
Then
you
right
from
hamstring.
Charlie.
Alright, see you later, Charlie. Oh.
You have betrayed the kiwis. Not intentionally. Okay, next time I go shopping, I'll buy kiwis.
So the focus on this is to make sure the stretch is in your hamstring. If you lean forward, make sure your back stays straight, but your priority is stretch, not balance. So put hands on the floor. Just don't round and relax. Oh. And then switch. Alright.
Thank you, Jordan, for a great session from Eleanor. Thank you guys so much. Really enjoyed the session from Maddie. Oh, you should try one now. They are delicious. And thank you for a great session from Luke. Yes, I will
Have a good day, Luke.
get a kiwi from the shop.
We'll need to go and get other stuff, don't we?
We do indeed.
Okay, so yeah, I'm doing standing ones. I've busted my knee, but you guys can keep kneeling, and then I'm going to switch into block stretch. So feel free to keep copying me. We'll focus on that. It's annoying. I was going to do the reaching thing. Stop the quads into hamstring. If you are doing the kneeling hamstring, I'm just going to redo my left. Now I'm going to redo my right. You can lean
From
over.
Manon. Thank you from Manon. Thank you, great session as always, really enjoyed it from Pranass.
See you later, Pranass. So weirdly, I know I said encourage your knee out to the side. But if you reach your body away as well, as you do that, you're going to start finding some other different shapes and positions as well. And I mentioned it a few weeks ago about trying to connect and create movement patterns. So instead of it just being hamstring stretch, quadricep stretch, the more you can start finding weird and wonderful positions, the more you're going to increase your mobility anyway, because your body just starts to get comfortable with discomfort. So being down here, so it's more like Spider-Man lunge, but I'm getting a lot of hamstring mobility. Elbows almost to ground. That's a good sign. And stop. Then we're into hip. So basically a non-foam roller version of what we did yesterday. On your back, put your right ankle across your left knee. Use your knee to lift your ankle towards you, and then grab your shin. So one hand in the middle of your shin, other hand around the back of your knee, and then just pull it across.
I was literally just thinking of that stretch. But I used to put my hands on the other leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit like iron cross, but iron cross incorporates your back a little bit more. Here, it's going to be all about outside hip. We haven't swapped yet, but I've realised I've done bad camera work. So yeah, swap now. So on the ground, cross your leg, ankle across your knee. Start lifting your ankle towards your face. One hand on the knee, one hand on your shin, and then pull it however you have to. So you can go straight towards you. You can go up and across. You'll just get a lot more from it because this leg's helping. You should feel it all around the outside of your hips there.
That was always one of my favourite stretches.
Yeah, I mean it's similar to pigeon but with less postural awareness. So you're trading off that posture and that shape for just sheer muscle stretch. But if you demonstrated it, oh no, you go this way because of the right knee. Haha. So you should be able to find a shape there.
Haha.
Haha, well, 10 weeks in the making. Yeah, go with it. And then your lats. So I'm going to have to avoid kneeling again. Let's just go on one knee. So this one today, which I was going to show you in the quads. If you do this with your quad stretch, you'll get a bit of both and a bit of hip. But you want to keep them separate. If you want to stretch your left lat, reach your hands over to the right and your hips. So because I'm kneeling, I'm getting a lot of that in my hip as well. Like front, switch sides, which I can't do. So hands to the left, hips to the left. Same as any other lat stretch, you're just trying to create that curve on the outside of your body. Just change it depending on whether you want to feel it low or high. Then chest to finish off. And that's going to look like, I do need the table. I always tell Demi I don't need the tea table, and then I always take it.
I just don't trust him anymore. I just never put my cup on there.
Well, these guys, you know, need a good education in stretching. So start to shift around. Like, I only figured this out earlier because I had my knee up. So that's why I wouldn't call it adversity. Like, there's much more things that are adverse in the world. But because I had to work around my knee, I figured out that you can transition quite nicely, even in this position. So again, you're starting to link movements together. So instead of doing like a few seconds with a squeeze and then switching and doing a few more, you can start to just move around and be creative with it. Like, I know for a fact there's not a lack of creativity in our age group squads, in our juniors.
We've experienced that in animal movements.
Certainly have. So elbow on the floor, like I said, just really gently, just move around in that space. And actually those really subtle circles, those really small movements might start to help you relax a bit more anyway, instead of just trying to pull. Now pulling is not, if you end up doing that, you've run out of ideas and you're just going to tense up some more. Then ankles and necks. go back and do all that. But genuinely, the better you get at the handstand work, the stronger, the less tension you're going to carry in your neck. I don't know, I think I'm getting there. Demi's playing with her nails. With a face like I caught you in school. Deer in the headlights. And that'll do. But genuinely, Demi will join in with Deadbug if we get 5 correct answers.
Not Deadbug. Bean game.
Bean game.
I hate Deadbugs.
Bean game and bean game.
Only if they want me to. I mean, they can choose not to answer the questions and then I don't have to.
Yeah.
And that would show real support for the camera lady.
Well, why would they pass up a chance to show off? So I'm going to put 5 questions related to Ellen's talk, and you're going to have to go back to revisit those now. And that's Ellen's now done with her internship, which I'm gutted about, but it'll be good to see her around when we go back to normal. And genuinely want you to make the absolute most out of everything she's put up over the last 10, 11 weeks.
Luke said, my dogs are too playful now and are licking me everywhere. Help me!
You've proper wound them up. Let's see if the other one's coming in. No.
No pie.
No pie. No today. Next door neighbour's dog's called Pie.
Yeah.
And that'll do. I got away with that singing as well. Hear me. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. And then everyone else at Guildford City wants to wish you a great day as well. We'll see you then. Have a good day.